Hello everyone, welcome to another KINEVA video. In this video I want to explain what our KINEVA models are. KINEVA is a computing vision platform and we trained AI in different scenarios and different computer vision scenarios. And for comparison, I have to load all these models into my computer's memory, into the GPU memory. And the first model that I load into slot 1 is the KINEVA Gold model. The second one is Ultralytics 11X model, a huge model. The next is the KINEVA Silver. It's a little bit less accurate from the Gold. It has less parameter that we train. And the last one that we also include is the Ultralytics 11N, which also a YOLO model, but the Silver and Ultralytics model are the same from the number of parameters. So the last thing I have to do is now to test some images, and these images that you see here were not included during the training of these AI models or due to the validation. So what it means? That means that these images never have seen the training process, during the training process. And this is quite important because, in my opinion, this is the only way how you can validate models, how good they perform in a real world scenario. So this was recorded at GTC in Paris, and KINEVA Gold performs quite well. So every bounding boxes that you can see here is detected by KINEVA, the Gold model version. Also here the pretty nice refraction here, that is a person. Let's jump into Ultralytics. So we have here 19 boxes right now, and Ultralytics gives us 17 boxes, but also pretty good detection. I think this person was not able to detect, so we can jump back and forwards. Yeah, as you can see here, this person is not detected as well, and the rest seems to be good. Also the bicycle seems to be good, but not the reflection. We can now jump also on the third slot. This is KINEVA Silver, and KINEVA Silver is able to detect the bicycles, the person, not the person here in the dark, and also not the reflection. The reason why is because KINEVA Silver has less parameters than the Gold KINEVA or Ultralytics X. And the last one is the 4. This is Ultralytics 11N. And this model is not able to detect these bicycle and not the reflection. Let's jump to KINEVA Silver, and that seems to able to detect the bicycle, but also not the person. Pretty good for the first image. Now let's jump into the next one. So I load it here now with the KINEVA Gold. We start. This is a typical scenario in our daily business for smart city application, and we have in KINEVA Gold now 16 bounding boxes. Pretty good here. We detect all the cars, all the person looks good, and also the truck. And we can jump now back to Ultralytics 11, and we have now 11 bounding boxes detected. And KINEVA Gold, let me jump back, has sorry, this was wrong. We have 16 boxes in KINEVA Gold. Ultralytics has 11. Okay, that's fine. Let's jump to KINEVA Silver. Silver has 15 bounding boxes, and Ultralytics N has just 9 bounding boxes. So it seems that Ultralytics 11N is not able to detect this person or this motor vehicle. Okay, that's fine. Let's now to the third images, and let's also test the Gold first. So this is an exhibition scene that I recorded. So we have here 20 bounding boxes in KINEVA Gold. Seems pretty well detected. Let's jump to Ultralytics. We have here 17, but this 11X model from Ultralytics detects the bench quite nice. So we are not able to detect this bench, but this bench. But in total we have 20 items detected, which seems to be pretty solid. Okay, that's fine. Let's jump to KINEVA Silver. KINEVA Silver has 16 bounding boxes, but false positives. This is not a suitcase, this is of course a bench. And let's jump to the last one. This is Ultralytics 11N, and this has 11 bounding boxes. Okay, fine. So let's now jump to the next one, to the fourth image. Same procedure. We start with the Gold first, KINEVA Gold. And we see this is the scene in the plane. So we have one person texted here. This is correct. We have the second one also correct. This next one is this person here. Fine. We have the laptop. This is cool. That's right. And we have the chair. Okay, it's the chair of the airplane seat here. Let's jump into the Ultralytics. And we have here one person and the chair here. That's right. But we do not get these two persons, also not the laptop and also not the cup. And let's jump into the KINEVA Silver. KINEVA Silver is able to detect all three persons, also a cup, which was the code not able to detect of KINEVA, and also not the laptop is detected by KINEVA Silver. The last one is Ultralytics 11N, and here you only see that is able to detect this one person here. Okay, let's jump to the next one, and we start also with the gold here. And gold is able to detect 5 bounding boxes with the car. Typically saying that this model has to be fine-tuned, but to be honest, these cars are really tiny objects, I think under 10 pixel. Let's jump into the Ultralytics X1. That's pretty nice detection here, but not this car is detected here. Let's jump back to KINEVA Gold for comparison. We have 5 bounding boxes. Ultralytics gives us 5 bounding boxes. Let's jump to gold. Sorry, this is KINEVA Silver. I'm sorry. We have 3 bounding boxes, and the last one is Ultralytics N with just 1 bounding boxes. Okay, next one is the image. Also, we start in gold here. So KINEVA Gold is the first. Let's jump to KINEVA first. We have 2 objects. Is the car. This seems to be right. Also, this is a car. Also nice. So let's jump into the Ultralytics 11. This is a parking meter here. I think this is not correct, but the car is nice. Also pretty good corners here that you see. Next one is KINEVA Silver. KINEVA Silver also detected a little bit too much, not correct from the corner, but right category, car. And the last is Ultralytics 11N, and this has the false positives. Of course, this is not a person. Now let's jump to the last one, and also start with the gold here. So yeah, so the reason why I include this one is because this is typical, I don't want to say misunderstanding, but when you have no top view in your training set, so this is a drone footage, I think, from the top, the model is not able to detect. Yeah, so there are some ways where you can correct this to identify, but this costs you a lot of computing power. So KINEVA Gold is able to detect this one person here. Let's jump into Ultralytics, and we have here a chair and a suitcase. This is of course wrong. And the next one is KINEVA Silver. KINEVA Silver is not able to detect anyone. And the last one is Ultralytics 11N, and it detects as this is a boat and this as a suitcase, and both are wrong. Yeah, that's it. So how you can do the same validation on these images, on these models. So we publish all models for testing on a website that you know. It's called Hugging Face, and let me show you the URL here. As you can see, it's huggingface.co/Robotniks, and here you can download the gold KINEVA model or the silver model if you like to. And if you have any questions, go to robotniks.com and send me an email or message. Bye bye.